Okay, for you guys out there that think you might be hard men, take a look at this. And this. And what about this?
Up to that point, it was good.
The Royal Navy's field gun competition is robot wars played with real people. Without question, this is the toughest team sport in the world. It began just after the Boer War, when sailors from HMS Warrior dragged their guns ashore in Africa to help out the army at the siege of Ladysmith. It ended when the Royal Tournament finally closed down 2 years ago. The once great military pageants had become tired and stale. The only display guaranteed to bring the audience to its feet, the field gun race. This was still the Navy that Nelson would have recognized, but today's admirals preferred cruise missiles to cannons, and 100 years of tradition was swept away overnight. Former Chief Petty Officer Peter Scott is determined to bring the race back to life.
From there, the wheels are going to come off, so you're going to be 240 pounds lighter.
For the first time ever, we're going to be recruiting and looking for volunteers from the general public. Young men that we're going to train over a period of 3 months or so, and we're going to take them to the limit and beyond, and then beyond that.
Plumbers, bankers and shop assistants. They'll be trained just the same as the Navy were. By next summer, 2 teams will be running in competition. The field gun race will be reborn.
Keep it going, Vic. Show them the way home. Don't get that sandbag dirty. Keep it going. Throw it up.
The equipment is even heavier than it looks. The barrel alone weighs the same as a family car.
It's slightly under 10 foot. Don't worry running along going, If I tell your wheel's likely to come off, I'll tell you. Otherwise, don't worry about it. Box jammed on the run home, why? Don't hold it too high again. Otherwise, I'll hammer you down to a bit shorter status than you are now, all right?
2, 3, 4, 5. Go!
The contest that grew out of a war became almost indistinguishable from war itself. The physical and emotional demands so high and so addictive, it took men right to the edge.
The training hurts, but it hurts even more when you don't make the team.
I must say, at this stage, you've got so much to do, I'm afraid we can't take it. All right? I know how you feel about this. All right? You've done bloody hard. Okay?
Gladiators, castaways, programs about people marooned in jungles, forget it. Load of wings.
Go! Hey!
This really is the toughest team sport in the world. If you don't believe that, you can apply to join us next year. Admission is free.
How the hell did he go in? How can he go in from that sort of position? You just can't, number one. You should have got rid of that at the beginning of the season. Come see me up. Get up bastard.
Hey, settle down.
But then again, you might feel that joining the castaways isn't such a bad option after all.